Picardo.tv hopefully won't work as badly as YouTube's been doing for streaming. I'm gonna go post post in the Google group that I'm streaming on Picardo, so hopefully somebody sees it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be streaming by myself for today. Filters, topics I started, please. Animating topic. Let's do this one. I am streaming on Picardo. Hopefully it holds. Okay. Posting. In the future, guys, I'll always record while I stream so that we get both, but in future videos, I will post my Picardo link in the description so that you guys can go maybe follow me, check it out, come watch whenever I stream. So let's open up OpenToonz, even though I have no idea what I'm doing yet. I honestly am starting to run out of ideas. I think I should do a penguin. I really like the idea of doing a penguin, but I don't know what penguins look like. So I wanna pull the Picardo thing down because I want to be able to see the chat window. There we go. And not working. Okay. Penguin. Just put it over here. Oh my gosh, penguins are so cute. Let's look up some videos. Da-da-dum-dum-dum. So, I won't be able to hear any sound, just so you know, because when my mic is plugged in, my sound is muted. Like, it literally will not work when my mic's plugged in. Ooh, they're pretty. Okay. They don't actually do much, do they? You know, penguins are adorable, but I think I'm going with something else. Ideas. How about... Maybe I could just animate running today. Got some run cycles here. Animator Survival Kit. Great book. Go get this book if you don't already have it. Animator Survival Kit by Richard Williams. The Animator Survival Kit by Richard Williams. There's super cheap, even cheaper if you get it used. There's an iPad app which has animated examples. This book is where I learned to animate. Like, literally, that's most of what I've done. So I'm still working on getting other sources in for my animation knowledge, but that is the bulk of it. So there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this to the other screen, look at it over there. Maybe I might be scrolling through some images here, but so first thing, let's make a new project. Day 653. In, draw, scene, X, out, pal, and scripts. Okay, day 650. Am I really on day 653? Okay. And running is boring, so how about running to do something? Let's make him run into a cannonball. That's not what I want. I want... Whee! Let's pretend that water doesn't move. So we're gonna have some nice still water here. Let's go ahead and save this as diving board. And let's go ahead and add a new... No, I don't want style editor. I want a new style. Make this... There we go. And there's my watercolor. Let's go ahead and make my watercolor bigger. There we go. Lovely watercolor. Watercolor. Okay. So we got that down. I think that's a good base. Good basic stuff. So now let's go to animation, and first thing, let's get the connection. I would really like to be in another layer. Go ahead and delete that style. Let's get the connect. Sketching is too big for my purpose. How about 4? That works. Okay. Say the landing position. Got your foot up. Straight leg. Leaning forward. This one's down, but it's there. This one's... Actually, this arm's probably forward. Because this is going to be the step literally before he gets... See, actually, he's gonna really quickly come into... Oops. Dragging out my background. He's gonna really quickly come into a... Let me turn on onion skin real quick. Really quickly come into this position where he's getting ready to jump. And I've made him really large in the frame, I've realized. And let's actually, like, the board should be bending at this point. I just realized I should make the board a different layer than my background. So let's erase this. So he's currently standing on air. He's very skilled. I want 8B, please. Board nice and still, sort of, for this first part, but then when he's getting here, it should be bending a little bit. Diving boards are nice and flexible for this reason, so that you can get a nice jump off of him. So I'm going to move him down. He's gone down with the board. 4H. I want to have both legs in there, so he's got some good he's not one-legged. That'd be an interesting dive. And now he's gonna go straight up. Like, really quickly, straight up. Might get his toes for a second there. So, like, if I want him in the middle here, I should probably make a quick in-between there. And actually, I think right here, he's actually stopping running. So that whole looking up running thing wasn't very helpful. This is where he stops running. I need, for now, to extend that just so I have a reference of what it looks like. He's jumping here to give himself some momentum, get some stuff going on that springboard. Arms are rotated back. And I'll probably have to at least do one level of cleanup for this, like at least tie down drawings. Just kind of doing a hop thing here. And I'll have to animate the board in a sec. Let's give his feet a little bit of a arc here. And let's just go ahead and leave it there for now. Then that board needs to come down. Until right about there. Oh, actually that was perfect, wasn't it? But these need to go because what did that do? Let's go ahead and save my different levels. Right here, we're going to want 8B. So I can do a little bit of back and forth with the board here. And thus we are given our board Hopefully that looks right. Let's do this. Let's take these. But let's step them 4. It's probably way too slow. It helps to have the correct backgrounds extended. Okay, let's try that again. And then I want, now that we got that done, let's real quick save. I want, the annoying thing about using my tablet pen is I can't scroll down further than I have frames, but my mouse wheel still scrolls down as far as I want. So so next thing I want to do is I want him to come back down. So I want this to happen after the board has settled, because I think just giving a little bit of time for all that to settle again would be hilarious. We're going to call this B1. Just when you're doing frames all the way down here and you don't want to actually go into your level and physically add a frame, always add in your X sheet this frame so that when it creates a new frame, it's going to keep it on level B. Otherwise, if you come over here and you create a new frame, it creates a whole new level. And I had some trouble with that in the last animation I did. It was extremely annoying and now fixed. Okay. So brush. He's coming down in a full speed cannonball. So got this guy. Legs are like this. Got some speed on him. And we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to extend him a little bit. We're going to let some speed really show. And then when he gets down here, the funny thing is, when he gets down here, there's going to be something happening in the water, but I've got to probably pretend, or rather, I'm drawing what's happening in the water on this frame, or this level, rather than in the, well, the water. We're going to have him disappear. Gonna let ripples go out, well, more like waves. Splashing, gotta love it. I did some work with water in the past, but it's been a while and it probably doesn't look right what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna have it just kind of taper off. Okay, that may look totally stupid, but let's see. Actually, right here, I'm gonna extend this to 2s, just see how that looks. Okay. Save, 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 control save, and enter. Ooh, that, where is it? This actually should be on 1s. But I may have to, let's do Let's just leave it. Let's try that. So that's odd. Maybe it should be on twos. Okay. There's like one in here. Having this one and this one looks weird. So what we're going to do is we're just going to erase 10. Let's try that. Still, I feel like it's getting caught on this frame. You know what? I think it's working. So, I think I'm gonna stop animating for today, but I'm gonna keep streaming. So, I'll be doing other art. If you want to stop, if you're on YouTube and you just want to watch me animate, feel free to stop here. If you want to watch me draw, feel free to keep watching. Xsheet, render, output settings, daily anim. Okay. I'm gonna want, or not, shift S, so I can bring up my camera and render. Let's see how that looks. Okay. I'm gonna post that on Tumblr real quick. Hi.
What?
You yawn loudly.
I was stretching, not yawning.
Okay, well you stretch loudly. Day 6:53. I don't know. I never know what to put in these descriptions. Okay. And being on Tumblr, that reminds me. Seriously, guys, you gotta come check this person out. If you aren't already watching this person, well, third child art. Like, go watch this person. She is freaking awesome. She does a storyboard series called Doommates. It's freaking fantastic. Episode 4 is out. It was awesome. But also she just totally got a job at DreamWorks TV, and I'm super excited for her. Also really jealous because, you know, DreamWorks is one of the greatest companies ever. She also does a lot of like sketches and stuff. She's been doing a lot of personal art recently, and it's so much fun to look at. She did a storyboard for Defying Gravity. She did a storyboard for Defying Gravity, and I don't know if you've seen this or not, but is it? Trying to find her storyboard for Defying Gravity. Now, that's... Oh, there it is. This is awesome. Like, go check it out. You can see the link right here. Go look at it. It's amazing. So now that I've done that ridiculousness, we are gonna... You know, how about I work on my thesis? Ick. Yeah. I don't work on my thesis much, but let's, actually be productive for tonight. See if it actually stays productive. I probably will stop talking for a while, so let's I'm going to put a little note on here. Text display. Okay. That is a hilarious. It's the default is that the lazy snake jumps over the happy maskin. What's a maskin? I've no idea, but I'm going to come over here. Mic is on. Feel free to ask questions. That way, if anyone is actually watching, I think right now it's just me, and it has been for most, I won't say all, but at least most of this stream. I think I saw one person earlier. Okay, there are 2 colors here, which drives me insane. Okay. Mic is on. Feel free to ask questions. I don't know if you can see that. If I have to, is there a way to refresh the display or something? No, actually it's there. We're gonna leave that up in the corner. Can people see that? I think I can add background. Drop shadow? No, that makes it harder to read. Okay. Outline's not what we want. Click font. Really, there's gotta be a way to put a background color on this. But we're gonna do it the hard way. Let's just... I'm giving up on that because there actually isn't one. So we're gonna put this down here. It's in a more conspicuous spot. Okay. I will be drawing now. Probably won't say much. I'm working on a character right now. I feel like if I'm not saying anything, I'm being really rude to you guys. I feel like I'm ignoring you if I'm not saying anything. But then on the flip side, I feel like I'm crazy for speaking to no one. That's always been my dilemma to recording and streaming at the same time. I'm literally talking to no one right now because nobody is watching my stream but me. But at the same time, later, it'll be really rude on my YouTube video if I'm just silent. So let's just pretend there's people in the room. Actually, there is people in the room. Hey, Nika.
Hi.
What you reading?
It's Furious, but Katai was just trying to figure out where Tavi was with the board queen.
So cool.
She figured it out. Guess what she said while she was thinking? Let me read it.
No, don't read it.
Oh, fine. It was just the most ridiculously suicidal place in the valley.
So cool. So I've definitely got a style. I figured that out. I always draw the same type of face. It's not necessarily the same face because they grow, they shrink, they've got different hair, they've got different ears, but it's always the same type of face. Like this style that is kind of pointy chin unless I particularly take out that point. It's interesting that my jaws look very male and yet my characters always look female. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong. Like this one I'm trying to make look female, so that is good that it looks female. I always do super thin necks, which helps. And then I'm working on a style right now, like I want them all to look similar, because basically what I'm doing is an animation, and I want really to be able to tell that they're from this universe. And I'm doing that through drawing styles. So we're going to deselect that. Actually, we're going to select it again. Shrink it a little bit more. Deselect and brush again. And the style is kind of like a very minimalistic, somewhat blocky style. I'm not getting super detailed with the clothing, although I haven't actually designed any outfits yet, so that's why I'm not getting very detailed with the clothing. I have to say, the most frustrating thing about being sick is not being able to sing. Like, I sing all the time. Singing is one of my favorite things in the world, right up there with art, and yet I cannot sing right now. If I get higher than a certain point, I start squeaking, and I won't subject you to that. It's really weird being able to sing low, though. Like, I am a soprano. I sing high all the time, but right now, my range is something like, I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. And normally it would be, I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Hey, I actually sung that without squeaking. I think I'm getting better. I'm almost done being sick, and I'm so ready to be done being sick. It's not even funny. So, right now I'm running into the other problem that I get with these things. I draw really big heads, and that makes all of my characters look really young. So I'm gonna... Not so tour. Copy. No, wait, I don't want to copy. I want to... That. Maybe if I make the head smaller, like... Thinner, too. Does that look a little... Now she looks weird. Let's adjust it, but not... Oop. A little bit down. And enter. And deselect. Okay. Good? Good? That's a little older. Maybe if I shrink the eyes. Wait, no, that's not what I want to do. I just want to shrink one at a time. Oh, wrong layer. if we take this one, move it over, you know, but I want to layer, wait, edit, transform, flip horizontal. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna lasso this. And now adjust it so that when I flip horizontal, edit, transform, okay, edit, transform, flip horizontal. And yes, apply transformation, deselect, that's a little better. Seriously, I have had Hamilton stuck in my head all week. But like I said, whoa, that's nasty. We are going to erase that and pretend that never happened. Oh, that helps. That's all I have to do. Delete. And that's better. Okay, brush. So, yeah. I'm going to do the cheating way and give her eyelashes. That always makes them look more female. There we go. That's a girl. She still looks young. Is there a torso maybe? Like shorter torsos look younger. I don't know. I'm just gonna move on. So Nika, you want to come guest on my animation vlog? No, you don't let me, do you?
I want to read. I only have, wow.
You want to do a quick duet real quick?
Dude, 42 pages.
42 pages? Got it.
I want to finish.
I won't see you for the next week, will I?
It won't take me that long.
You're a slow reader.
I'm not that slow.
I think you're that slow.
You realize the rest of the week is only like tomorrow and the day after.
Yes it is. Ooh, you know what's been stuck in my head all day? Aaron Burr's line. The art of the compromise. Hold your nose and close your eyes. That's the way the game is played. We don't get a say in what they trade away. What? That was awesome. It's that one. That one's,
I'm going back.
You're going back because you're traveling. Love you. The other one I've had stuck in my head forever is Aaron Burr, Sir, but I can't sing that one by myself, I don't think. I could try. Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr? Sir, well that depends. Who's asking? Oh, well sure, sir. I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you.
I'm not saying it.
You're not.
I'm going back.
Hey, look, he's male. That looks pretty male. So let's give him a male haircut. A typically male haircut tends to have more mess. But then again, there's some really nice typical clean haircuts. Let's give him a wider neck. Let's just roll with it. Of course, this is not in the style of my thesis, and now I'm just being random. Let's make a new one. I'm gonna do the fun thing. We're gonna do this gigantic one. Look at this gigantic file. If I just zoom in here. And somehow I ended up in purple. There we go. Weak! Look at this. Gorgeous. So... let's do some character sketches. So, I've got this one character. Her name's... what is her name? I think her name's Rebecca. But we call her Ajima. It's like, it's not old lady in Korean, but it's like ma'am in Korean. It's the closest you're gonna get to calling her an old lady. People get upset in the dramas all the time when they get called an Ajima too early. She's got a couple of kids. Supposed to be toddlers, but we'll see if I get a toddler right or if I make him look closer to a baby. One's grabbing her leg. This is supposed to be the moment in the animation where a guy comes to the door. It's like close to the beginning, and tells the mom that she got a spot on a game show. Well, it's not a game show. It's a semi-reality TV show. So... she's... wow, that kid is way too big. I don't think you should be carrying a kid that big. That's like asking for back problems. I'm not sure if Picardo actually tells me when there's new people. I mean, it says... if you look at it, it's got, well, one user here and one viewing. So maybe it's like one user in the chat and one viewing the stream or something like that. I'm the one, so. Let's put him a little higher, like he's on her hip. It's like he's grabbing the same shoulder. Got his head right here. She's got her head right there. That should be thinner. She's got like super curly hair. And Obviously in the animation I'm going to have to tone it down, but I love giving her crazy curly hair. Put her hand there, and let's make her face a little shorter. And basically what I've decided, like style-wise, between genders, female mouths are going to look semi like this, nice and full with a darker top lip. And then male mouths are going to look like this, where you're just kind of defining the mouth but not really giving them lips. Still working on the differences in the eyes, because I've always been kind of drawing eyes the same way, and I love the style of eye that I draw, but it's like I need a little bit more definition between the two genders, because otherwise just facial shape doesn't do enough. Hair does some. Hair helps. And thus we have a very messy-haired Ajumma. She's not normally this messy-haired. I'd show you a picture, but it's... Actually, I think I have a picture in my email. Give me a moment. Where's the... There you are. This is what I drew the other day, and I like this one much better than that one. So that was a fail. But, you know, a fail that I learned from. I learned that I need to get better at drawing the same thing over and over again. You know what? I'm going to throw a random dragon in here. I'm a huge dragon fan. I spent a while just drawing dragons. And while I'm not very good at the body, I quite love drawing dragon heads. So according to the streaming thing, my streaming's working just fine. So it looks like if I continue to stream via Picardo, I can actually stream instead of just recording. So definitely check out my Picardo link, and I'll probably be streaming hopefully nightly. Depends on if my dad starts getting upset about how much I'm using the internet, because as I've said before, we have a limited internet upload amount, and so unless I plan on starting to contribute to that monetarily, I think I'm going to have to probably do one or the other at some point. But until he makes me stop, let's see how long we can get away with this. That's my dragon. Okay, now that we're done with that random sketch, it seems we're doing another random dragon sketch. Okay. Hello, Pluto the Fox. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I think I'm going to keep drawing dragons, but I'm going to animate them this time. I've done a dragon jumping off a cliff before. But that was a while ago, so maybe I can do better this time. Oh, I forgot to make a new project. Oh well. I'm pretty new here too. I feel like the chat pops out. So let's try putting the chat somewhere where everyone can see it. So I'm not just like randomly talking, because I'm recording this as well for yes, it's OpenToonz. Oh, where did you find OpenToonz? I heard about OpenToonz before it came out and was super excited, so I actually got it as soon as I possibly could, and unfortunately had to actually get a whole new computer to make it work. If you don't know what it is, it's an open source program. It's a open source program that was used by Studio Ghibli to make all of, well, I don't know if they made all their movies in it, but they made some pretty great ones in it, like Spirited Away. It was also used for Anastasia, if you know that movie. Great program. It's got some bugs to work out, but I'm quite enjoying it. So, Pluto the Fox, do you draw or animate? Are you a artist? Cool. Do you have a stream or DeviantArt? Oh, this is bad. Okay. Let's try this again. Can I see some of it? Ooh. Okay. Do you mind if I pull it up on stream, or would you rather I look at it on my own time? Sweet. Okay. Cat Dawn. There it is. catdawn.deviantart.com. Oh, cool. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. I'm not very good at these mini ones. So, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna get back to animating now, but those are absolutely adorable. Sorry about the cough. Let's make this E. So, what if I did something other than no? I'm. Wow, I just don't finish sentences. I want to do. I'm drawing on E right now, aren't I? Okay, let's go ahead and erase all that. And there we go. I want to do a dragon jumping off a cliff, but I really don't want to do a dragon body, but I'm gonna, because I have to get better at this. I'm not very good at drawing dragon bodies, but I've spent months, like literally months, just drawing heads, so I can do a dragon head pretty easy. It even might look kind of decent, but I love wings too. I draw dragons flying just because I absolutely adore wings. That's also why I do birds flying when I don't feel like struggling through a dragon body, because I have the most trouble with horse-like bodies, and in my experience, dragons are kind of like a cross between a horse and a big cat. Oops. Horse and a big cat. And so, since I'm not good at drawing horses or cats, I have trouble with dragon bodies. But birds, that's a totally different story. Their bodies are really easy to draw. They're like, birds are like just that shape in different sizes. And then you get your wings right here, and they're really easy to open and close, and a cutesy little beak. Kiki. But yeah, dragons are a lot more involved. So whenever I'm doing a dragon and I want them to fly, like the first thing I do is I put their head down. And I don't know if this is accurate, like I don't even know what I would reference if I'm trying to do it, but I put their head down, I keep their shoulders up, but I still bend the knees a little bit more, which I'm not sure is actually physically possible. And then, first thing you do is let them spread their wings. I'm going to close the unneeded Google tabs because the computer's starting to slow down a little bit. But, extending their wings as far as they can. The ribbing, or whatever that's called. I don't know the actual term that some geek came up with via science. Like, I love it when you've got geeks and nerds in the same person, so you can have geeky things, but they're all super scientific and based on real animals. I spent a while looking up dragon anatomy because I was trying to figure out how to draw the ridiculous bodies these guys have got, and they do have full images that are showing you how a dragon's body would be. Okay. Oh, duh, it's telling me that I should save the scene or I'm gonna lose stuff. That's good thing to do. Call this dragon. Because, yeah. It's a dragon. No. Did I make his head bigger? I think I made his head bigger, but okay. Pull his head forward. We're gonna switch brushes here. HB is a little easier to see. There we go. Let's pull it a little forward here. I wanted to do an immediate dive, so we're going to pull his head like all the way down here. Kind of like, you know how humans have the line of action through their going through the body? Dragons kind of have that. It's their spine, I'd say. Like it goes straight from the head all the way back to the edge of the tail, and that makes it really easy to figure out what the motions going on with this guy. He's pulling his wings in so that he can get down there. And probably gonna do that. And then let's go ahead and just make an empty frame there. Pull it down and down here. We're gonna make him really small. Oops. Oh no! Yep. I wonder how much work I lost. I should save more often. In case you're wondering, Pluto the Fox, that does happen often. That is one of the issues with OpenToonz right now. It is not a very, it's not a very stable program. It crashes a lot. We lose work. But we, as in the internet community, is slowly figuring out how to make this thing usable. So, what do we got here? What's still working? Nope, I lost it all. I forgot to save my levels. No! Okay, well, I think I'm done animating for tonight, but I will draw. Got any requests? I like fulfilling requests because I am terrible at coming up with ideas. So, anything you want to see me draw? You know, I realize it's going to be really funny on stream if I ever have to ban a user, because everyone can see right here exactly which users I've banned. But yeah. Small bird on a flower pot. Ooh, that could be really cute. Okay, so you gotta... And do you think I should do it just sketch or color or fully rendered, or what do you think? I use a Unova. What is it? It's a tablet monitor. It's a Unova MSP19U, I think. There it is. I don't want the drivers. I just want images. I use this thing. It's kind of like a Cintiq, but it's way cheaper if you go to Amazon. And I really can't type today. But the MSP19U is less than $500, as opposed to the Cintiq's, what, 2,000? And I really got mine for $340 because I got a used one from Amazon, and the thing works fantastic. It has driver issues with some programs, but Clip Paint Studio doesn't seem to be one of them. Nor really does OpenToonz. I've had some good luck with programs, and I basically bought it as a step up from my last program, tablet. The last tablet I had was the last thing I was using as a tablet was an iPad, but I wasn't really using that as a tablet. I was using the iPad apps, and honestly, it's really hard to draw on an iPad, in my opinion. Pressure sensitivity is not really a thing. Before that, I was using a Wacom Bamboo tablet, just the $90 one you'll get in stores. And before that, I was using a mouse, which I was trying to, prove to myself that I could draw with the mouse, so I don't think I've been on DeviantArt in months, but, there I am. Oh, that's an old one. Let's see if I can find some of my older stuff. Ooh. That was a mouse, as were these two. There was one in particular I did, which doesn't look like it's on here anymore. That I was just trying to prove to myself I could do it with a mouse, and honestly, it looked nasty, but I was very proud of it. I'm not sure where it went. But yeah. I think probably this Unova is where I'm going to stop. I quite like it. I don't think I need to go up in the realm of tablets anymore. I might eventually get a smaller Unova that's more portable, because this thing, it's a 19-inch, absolutely awesome, but I can't really take it with me places, and so I'm thinking of eventually getting their 10U, which is a 10-inch, I think, guessing by the name. So there we go, a bird on a pot. This cute. See, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. I think I'm probably gonna wrap up this stream here, and, well, not go to bed, because the idea that I would go to bed before 2 is hilarious, but I'm going to probably go hang out with my sibling, because the rest of them are probably in bed by now. But thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream. This is actually, if you want to go see it again, this is going to be on YouTube probably by tomorrow morning. When I stream, I record as well so that I can post it on YouTube later for all the people who couldn't come to the stream. So my username is BlenderBeetle. That's I guess writing youtube.com is a little redundant, but slash blender as in the thing you make food in, no dash or anything, one word, beetle as in the bug. So if you want to watch it, you can go ahead and come over and look at my YouTube tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. For those of you on YouTube, thanks for watching and sticking with me for the whole hour. Have a good night. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.